أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear friends, welcome to Idea Foundation Forum. In today's lecture 241, we will discuss Quranic philosophy of creation of the universe. It is 8th issue of the Qur'an and modern sciences pertaining to astrophysics. In the previous lecture on challenges to Big Bang theory of universe creation, we noticed that scientific theories on creation of the universe, like most of the scientific theories in other areas, have been subjected to frequent revisions or rejections, generally due to frivolous assumptions based on lack of faith, limitation of knowledge, and historic prejudices deepened by materialist mindset and socio-cultural rigidities. Such assumptive outlook of science is well described in the Qur'an in the words, and most of them follow not, except assumptions. Indeed, assumption avails not against the truth at all. Indeed, Allah is knowing of what they do. The Quran, on the other hand, has revealed the facts which have not only been evidently proved over the passage of time, but also the information it has revealed gives holistic view and its divine connection. Now, we will focus on these features of the Quranic information with respect to creation of the universe. So, dear friends, the first step to be a believer or a Muslim is adherence to the faith in oneness of Allah and His great attributes revealed in the Quran and manifested and shown in the universe. To understand the divine cause of creation of the universe and the life, this faith is the precondition. It does not require a blind acceptance or unwilling compliance. Rather, for it to happen, the Quran invites for intellectual pursuits to know the universe and forces working behind each of its elements to seek the knowledge of their creator and sustainer. Allah expects from the man to explore, investigate, to search his universe pursuing his science, to know Allah through his science and his created universe. This faith leads to believe that Allah, the architect, the creator of the universe, has created it by his command in such a limitless magnitude and fashioned it internally into so well netted multiple systems and laws, the divine order, that its controls and real knowledge of its size, its beginning and end, its operational mechanics, interdependencies and relationships, etc., all rest with Him alone, with Allah alone. Some references are shown on the screen, Quranic references. Allah, the Creator, is also the sovereign of the universal kingdom, which is beyond human comprehension. However, as a perfect sustainer and protector, He has disciplined the whole universe under a system subjected to a unified law, orderly framework, and fixed terms, reminding the man of the day of judgment. There is none to challenge or share His supreme authority. Allah, the creator of this universe, Allah, the creator of this universe, created it as one single unit and then divided it into various spheres and constellation of stars, galaxies and planets for administration. And likewise, the earth was split apart from heavens, providing it with water as source of living bodies, water as the source of living bodies. The universe is a dynamic phenomenon, not a static one. It expands somewhere, it may shrink too. Everything that is created has its end. Nothing is endless except Allah. Allah is manifested. Allah is manifested in all corners of the universe. He is centered in every particle of the universe, making His physical appearance nowhere. He can be felt everywhere, but there is no physical appearance. Now let us see how the Qur'an describes Allah's exclusive authority as the creator and the sustainer manifested in the universe, its elements and their interactive systems which ensure sustainability and consistency of the universe to make it a perfect proof of its creator's existence. So, dear friends, the faith in the oneness of Allah leads to believe that His creative authority bears no bounds, boundless. When Allah intends to create something, He says to it, be, and it is. It may be a particle or a star. Under His command, same water lets grow different vegetations with different tastes, with different colors. Perfection of the universe speaks mastery of His command, of His power, unlimited power. As Allahus Samad, Allah is entirely resourceful and sovereign in the universe. Everyone depends on Him, while He depends upon none. This is the meaning of Allahus Samad. He needs no one's advice or assistance in running affairs of the universe, whereas there is none who can survive without His support. This is the meaning of Allahus Samad. Materialist science needs a cause for an effect to happen. Materialist mind or science needs a cause for an effect to happen. Allah's divine power needs no cause to create a particle or a star or a galaxy. This is the great distinction between the creation and the creator. Creation needs a cause. Creator doesn't need a cause. So, dear friends, immeasurability of the universe revealed in the Qur'an is proven by the scientific discoveries today. The Quranic view that the world of stars, Milky Way galaxy is just a neighborhood of the earth. As-sama ad-dunya, in fact indicates the enormity of the universe. Science says that the observable universe is a very small part of the whole universe, very small part. 96% of this tiny observable universe comprises of mysterious dark energy and dark matter, and other only 4% comprises of billions of galaxies and trillions of stars. Just imagine, This is the whole universe, and observable universe is just like a dot. 96% of this dot is unknown. Only 4% comprises of billions of galaxies and trillions of stars. Among these giants, galaxies and stars, the earth is just a speck on the spectrum of the universe. Science is yet neither sure of the first cause of the universe creation nor sure why its expansion is unidirectional as the standard cosmological model shown on the screen. It does not know, science does not know whether it is one universe or a member of the multi-universe, the mother universe from where more universes like ours emerge. 96% of the imagined universe is a mystery unseen to science. The Qur'an gives guiding vision to explore the truth on the missing links of the universe, for which a few verses will be discussed now. Dear friends, the universe as we know through scientific data emerged from nothingness as a Big Bang. The Quran has clearly differentiated between various stages of creation: conception of idea, physical creation, proportioning and shaping in special molds. Quranic references shown on the screen. For creation of the universe from nothingness, the word Badiu is used, which means the originator, creator of something when nothing resembling it existed. Bidah means creation of materials previously not existing, which means creation from nothingness. In this context, some Quranic references are shown on the screen. Please have a look. However, two verses are quoted here. Ayat 117 of Surah Baqarah invites attention on two important points: creation from nothingness, Badiu, and instant creation, Kun Fayakun. Badiu and Kun Fayakun. Science also has attributed these two features to the creation of the universe. Note the words of the ayat. Badi'us samawati wal ars wa iza kaza amran fa innama yakulu lahu kun fayakun. Translation is: originator of the heavens, Badiu, originator of the heavens and the earth. When he decrees a matter, he only says to it, be, and it is, kun fayakun. Ayat 11 of Surah Fussilat points to the stage of creation when there was no celestial bodies like galaxies and stars, and the universe was the whole of a smoke. Everything was smoke. Science calls it dark stage. Quran calls it a smoky universe. Ayat says, then Allah directed himself to the heaven while it was all smoke, and said to it and to the earth, come into being, willingly or by compulsion. They said, we have come willingly. As the universe was created by Allah with an instant command, so maybe its demise may also be instant. Allah's paramount authority over the demise of universe is best described in ayat 67 of Surah Az-Zumar. Listen the translation. They have not appraised Allah with true appraisal. They means disbeliever. While the earth entirely will be within his grip on the day of resurrection, on the day of judgment, and the heavens will be folded in his right hand. In his right hand, Allah's right hand. Immensity of the universe is described in several verses of the Quran. Some of them are referred on the screen. However, ayat 5 of Surah Al-Mulk is quoted here, which refers to the earthly heaven. In Arabic, as-sama ad-dunya, the sky, the heaven belonging to the earth, which is adorned with stars, with Milky Way galaxy. It is reference to clusters of stars like the Milky Way galaxy. If this much is the size of earthly heaven, imagine the size of the universe. The verse also refers to the system which protects the earth from the invasions of mega celestial bodies. Note the words of the ayat. And we have certainly beautified the earthly heaven. What is earthly heaven? As-sama ad-dunya, with stars, with billions of stars, and have made from them what is thrown at the devils, and have prepared for them the punishment of the blaze. Likewise, the Quran mentions in ayat 3 of Surah Mulk that heavens have been set up in 7 layers. 7 layers, each layer contains billions of galaxies. Ayat 12 of Surah Fussilat has also told that each of the heavens has been inspired by the unique divine command, unique, independent divine command for its specific role. Every layer has its own specific role. Thus, it remains yet another mystery of the nature whether these refer to 7 mentions of our known universe or a system of multiverse, as recently proposed by Helen Deng. It may be 7 layers or it may be 7 universes. The concept of multiverse proposed by Helen Deng, an American cosmologist. Whether these are 7 layers of one universe or a system of multiverse, their billions of galaxies and trillions of stars have been netted in a precise system where no inconsistency exists that manifests the grand plan of the Master Creator. Though each of the heavens has its unique divine laws, yet for ensuring complete consistency in the whole system and perfect control, Almighty Allah has inspired the whole system with His unified spirit, the divine order. Allahu nurus samawati wal ars. Dear friends, as science mentions various stages of creation of the universe, the Quran also mentions instant creation of the universe with the divine command of kun fayakun, creation of cosmic systems of galaxies and stars after the dark stage, when the whole universe was smoke and then splitting of the earth from the heaven. The Quran says water and iron are not intrinsic elements of the earth. Rather, they landed much after the earth's creation. Science discovered these facts recently. It tells that atoms of light elements like hydrogen, deuterium, helium, lithium took birth much before the creation of the galaxies and stars, while atoms of heavier elements including water and iron took birth in the bigger stars, heavier stars, larger stars, and scattered in the space later on. Science is still divided on the issues of expansion and demise of the universe, as we saw in lecture 239. The Qur'an, on the other hand, tells that the universe is a dynamic phenomena, not a static one. It expands somewhere, it may shrink too, and everything that is created has its end. Allah is sovereign in His authority and He is absolutely competent creator. The Quran says, He creates what He wills. Indeed, Allah is over all things competent. Halakallahu ma yasha. Inna Allah ala kulli shayin qadir. He is God, the creator, the originator, the designer, innovator. Huwallahul khaliqul bariul musawwir. He increases in creation what He wills. Yazidu fil khalqi ma yasha. Every day He brings glory to His creation. Kulla yawmin huwa fi shan. And Allah has caused you to grow from the earth, a progressive growth. Like the creation and expansion of the universe, He is equally competent to curtail it or replace it. Black hole is demise of celestial body for science, but in the Quran it may be creation of another star or another universe elsewhere. Ayat 95 of Surah Al-An'am says, Indeed, Allah is the cleaver of grain. Cleaver of grain, splitter of grain and date seeds. It is nuclear fusion, nuclear fissure, the concept we read in nuclear physics. He brings the living out of the dead and brings the dead out of the living. That is Allah. So, how are you deluded? Likewise, Allah knows what penetrates into the earth and what emerges from it, and what descends from the heaven and what ascends therein. However, Allah has decreed that everything created is to ultimately demise, and every created thing will be having an end point. Only Allah is to live. He may create some more universes or add to this universe whatever He likes, as Ayat 26-27 of Surah Ar-Rahman say. Everyone upon the earth will perish, and there will remain the face of your Lord, owner of majesty and honor. Let me recite the ayat. Kullu man alayha fan wa yabqa wajhu rabbika zul jalali wal ikram. So dear friends, we conclude our discussion under lecture number 241 with this ayat. For further detail on the subject, some Quranic references are shown on the screen. May please be noted. Please subscribe Idea Foundation YouTube channel to watch videos of previous lectures and join us for the noble cause. Thank you friends for participation. Allah Hafiz.